Aaron Judge hits his 20th and 21st homers in a 14-3 rout of the Orioles. His first dinger traveled 495 feet, the longest homer in StatCast history. Bronx Bombers are 14 games above 500 and 4 games up in the division. Oh, but they wouldn't stay. The Yankees headed west for a 7-game roadie, and after winning the opener in Anaheim, things went south. I mean, really south. After 6 straight losses by a margin of just 9 runs, the solo AL East lead was gone, and the Yankees came back to the Bronx with their tail between their legs at 38 and 29. From there, the Bronx Bombers kept playing up and down baseball, sitting at 43 and 35 at the end of June and 1 game behind the division-leading Red Sox. But at least they had Aaron Judge. 25-year-old just kept hitting to finish the first half, belting 7 homers with an OPS of 11 for 19 in his last 19 games before the break. He would finish the first half with 30 homers and lead the AL in All-Star voting. But Judge was the lone bright spot as the Bronx Bombers limped into the All-Star break, losing consecutive series to the Astros, Blue Jays, and Brewers, while giving up more than 6 runs a game in that stretch. At 45 and 41 and 3.5 games out of the division lead, Yankee fans needed a breath of fresh air. And at the home run derby, they got just that. Aaron Judge was an animal in Miami, mashing 47 homers over the course of the 3-round tournament, including 4 that traveled more than 500 feet. Judge needed just 11 in the final round to beat Miguel Sano, and he made it look relatively easy, finishing with nearly 2 minutes still on the clock and giving the Yanks some hope for the second half. However, for Judge, the good vibes stopped immediately after the All-Star weekend. The right fielder has gone just 3 for 26 with no extra base hits in 7 games against the Red Sox and Twins. The Yankees are just 3 and 4 in that stretch, but help is on the way with Todd Frazier, David Robertson, and Tommy Kahnle coming over in a trade with the White Sox. So we'll see what the rest of the season holds in the Boogie Down in 2017. So we bring in our resident Yankee fan, Dylan McGordy, for a possible overreaction. Is it time to hit the panic button on Judge's mini slump since the All-Star break?
I don't think so yet, Dave. Obviously, you wanted to see him get out of the gate, especially for me as a Yankee fan. Anyone that's pulling for this guy to have the crazy season it looked like he was going to have in that first half. You wanted to see him get out to a great second half. He's not done that, and the league has caught up to him a little bit. Look, some of that has to do with facing Chris Sale and Jose Barrios and some of the real great pitchers of the American League in this 2017 season. But I'd say from a 1 to 10, I'm probably at about a 3.5 panic meter. It's only 26 at-bats. Now, he's made some good contact. I mean, that ball he hit against Boston that should have been a home run, Jackie Bradley Jr. makes an unbelievable effort, a great route at the ball, and just an improbable catch. If he's got a home run and an extra RBI, maybe we're not talking about this big slump that has everyone worried in New York, but so much of this, just like anything in life, you look forward to something, there's something that is overhyped. How do you deal with right after that? So with the home run derby approaching, his first All-Star game, all the votes he was getting for the All-Star game, his showing in the derby, and just really how incredible all of that was. It capped off, put an exclamation point on the year of Judge so far. That's what the first half of baseball was. It was the year of Aaron Judge. After that, how do you regroup when you're a young player and you don't have a lot of reps, you don't have a lot of experience, and the league is starting to catch up to you? So I want to see him start working better counts. I want to start seeing him walk a little more. Since the All-Star break, he struck out twice as much as walking. That's something that he was able to do a lot better in the first half, work better at bats. He always seemed to be hitting 3-2 or ahead, and his on-base percentage was crazy. That's all dipped as the averages dipped, but I'm not super worried.
And we saw last year Chris Bryant had a down 1 month early in the year where he hit under 200, went on to win the MVP. Right. So this is maybe just that 1 month. You don't hit 350, 340 for the majority of the year.
On base 450.
Right? I mean, those numbers
hitting
were just
340. We knew there was going to be a dip. And I really do think we're going to see another hot stretch from Aaron Judge. I think he's a tremendous player that really put in the work in the offseason. And you're never, over the course of the marathon of 162, which he's never played before, this happens to other guys who've played 162 10 times in their life. So for him, this is going to happen. It's just a matter of doing the work to start getting better at bats, better pitches to hit, and then start tattooing him like he was all first half.
No panic, Boogie Down. It's going to be okay.
We good.